There you go.
That should be it.
Talk to them.
We are playtesting, and we are recording the playtest for the first time, getting ready for our F&M, what are they called? Feature matches.
Yeah, feature matches.
And today we're doing Dega versus Mono Blue. I have won the die roll. We have elected to both keep at 7, and I will start my first turn. Temporal roll. Go ahead.
I kept a loose hand, but it should be fine. Like, it's getting worse, but you know, sometimes you gotta keep these hands. And I hate the second anyways. I want to lose.
Fast turn.
So that was a good roll. Judge familiar trigger?
Yep.
Can I get bigger?
Sure.
This one. There's no reason not to just play another one.
And you're going to swing for 1.
I'll attack you for 1.
I'll go to 19.
Not passing. Why can't the second draw this against me?
Tapped. And we're going to chain that familiar to the rocks. And I'll say go.
Okay. We need some good draws to come. We just cheated. You know. Sometimes you have to cheat. No, don't. No, you don't. Versus the bash for 2.
I will take 2.
We're at 17. And I will play a fast up.
Sounds good.
It's your turn. So it's just what we needed to draw. Pretty much.
We're going to Dread Warrior familiar.
I'll sack it.
Sounds good. I'll pin 1.
Yep.
Pass.
Scratcher. We'll keep it. We drew a land, so you could cast Master Ways, but I don't think we need to. We just better off just to play a Jace. Some card advantage.
You got him, sir.
Interesting. We'll take the 2. Then we'll attack you for 1.
I will take 1 and go to 16.
Not faster.
It's at this point that I start questioning whether or not my hand was worth keeping, even though I had the removal.
Yeah, my hand's got phenomenally better. We've seen some timely draws.
We're going to give Jace the bread drawer,
Jason's
and then I will say pass turn.
scribe. We do not want. It's really bad. We don't have devotion for Nakos or anything else, so I'm thinking. Play an Elm's Figure and Scry.
You got it.
Trigger this. These are both fun. We'll attack you 2.
I will take 2 and go to 14.
I'll pass turn.
I know a lot of people play around here.
We're going to give the Raptor the mortars.
You did what you needed
And
to
then
do.
pass turn.
Try. We have. This is actually a really good turn for us. We get to play Frostburn Weird. He only has, what, 5 cards?
Cards in
He has 5 cards, but he's missing lands. So we can devotion for 4, and that's really good. So we'll nick those for 4. Play a Biden, I believe. Yeah, Biden seems good. So now we have devotion, and we'll attack you for 6.
I will go to 8.
And then we'll get 2 triggers, draw 2 cards. Unbeatable turn.
I finally get my other land drop.
At this point, I don't think he can win this game unless he has like really good draws.
Or chain to the rocks.
The first thing we're going to do is chain Thassa to the rocks.
See?
Then we'll pass the turn.
You're not fast, so that's pretty crappy.
You mind me asking, why did you chain a Judge's Familiar?
Because I needed to get something out of the way to start, and 2, I wouldn't be able to do that if he...
Chain the Josephine was fine, because he killed the Cloud Raptor anyway. But this turn, I think... Let's see, we can add 4 to Ocean. So, we're going to want to play our Judge's Familiar. Then... activate our Meat Ball. Then attack him for 4.
I will take 4 and go 2-4.
And then we're going to draw cards. 1, 2, 3. We could have pumped our Caution Weird, but if he had a removal spell, we're just getting blown out. There's no reason to do that, and we're already ahead. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Ocean. So we're at 5. We have Prospering Weird. Get 3. Play a Master Ways for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll have 9 of these. And then we'll pass the turn. And I'm pretty sure this game's just over, because there's nothing you can really do about
We're
this.
going to Anger.
Anger the God, that's a good one. We'll sack it to make you pay another 1.
Yep. And this is the point in the game where I pick my cards up and put them into a pile.
Yeah,
And
mana
shuffle them
screw.
back into my library.
Yeah, mana screw really doesn't help.
Okay, now we're gonna go to boarding. That was just unfortunate, that game for him, because he got stuff on lands. It should be fine. And now we're gonna show you how. We're gonna show you how it's board. Let's see. I don't even know what's in this board. I have a hand to this deck.
Oh yeah.
I know we want the negates. It's probably correct to have a Mizium skin too. He plays Inspear removal, but I don't think we really need it. This claustrophobia might be good. Aetherling, it's possible. We can probably run that in. Chases, I don't think we want these. We can question bringing these in, but I think this is what we want.
For the sideboard, I'm looking at bringing in Thought Seizes, Slaughter Games, and Underworld Connections. Thought Seize is not actually a good call in this one because I'm already taking a lot of damage because he's playing blue aggro, but I do like to get things out of his hand. Slaughter Games might actually be an okay call, but it's too slow because once again we're playing aggro. So by the time I've got 4 mana, he's already got his win conditions.
I don't think you need Slaughter Games in this matchup, honestly.
That's what I'm saying.
Or Underworld Connections.
Same thing with Underworld Connections. I'm paying a life to draw a card. So all of the sideboard things that I could do against him are completely null and void.
So do you have nothing in the sideboard?
I have nothing to sideboard because I either have Erebos, Dark Betrayal, Assembled Legion, or Sin Collectors.
I mean,
Assembled Legion is the only thing.
it's
Actually,
questionable to bring in one of these because I have Nightwolf Specters.
Yeah, but
It's possible.
what am I going to drop for it? Exactly. The only thing Dark Betrayal's in
Your deck's
there.
already good against mine, so you don't really need to change it.
Exactly. I just didn't hit the mana.
I'm pretty sure this is what we want to ward. We could question Dispel, but I don't think we need because he's playing Anger of the Gods and Dread Ward. We saw those already. But let's see. We can take out. Let's see. Skybound Mage is good. Falcon Raptor seems pretty underwhelming. Speaker's underwhelming too. I don't like any of these cards in this matchup.
I want to know why.
Let's see. These.
Bard Nars.
You stupid.
And then we can take out a island. Oh yeah, what do you think?
Hey, cold ain't it?
I don't think we need anything else besides this. Because the Aetherling could be relevant. I mean,
Yeah.
we could keep the land in because we're playing Aetherling now.
Well, you're also on the draw, so you need as much speed as you can with that deck still.
Yes,
But you also need to be able to defend.
I don't like Coffin Raptor as a card. I don't think it's,
You don't like it as a spell, as a card?
I mean, it's actually like I think 25 lands.
Yeah,
We'll
25.
have the deck list
Yeah.
posted, but I think this is good.
So you was losing, huh?
No,
That was the owner of the deck speaking, for the record.
I would never own this crap. Not saying your deck's crap, just saying.
Hate the deck, not the player.
So we're gearing up,
hate the deck builder, huh?
But even then, like the deck.
we're gearing up for game 2. You lag?
Yeah, I'm laughing at you, bro.
We're from giving the beats again.
I've got my mono red deck with me.
You do.
I do. It's not sleeve.
So game 2, we're just gonna hope it goes well, I guess.
I hope you get a better draw, but that's how Magic goes sometimes. We all know that.
I mean, like,
Yet for some reason we still feed this machine.
This hand's really good.
that's all.
It's missing a land, but this hand
I like Force
is,
I love Force Scout.
this hand's really good.
People,
This hand is very questionable, but with 3 lands
man, I really want just more.
and the fact that we could draw into extra mana sources might help us along. I'm going first, so this is definitely a obvious keep for me.
But like,
Part of the problem
Same
is
here.
you
You make this?
We're going to start off with a foil Godless Shrine tap.
That was an okay draw, but we don't really need it right now, at least.
that
Just gonna judge the lands.
or is this deck? That's why I
I'll
like
then play this tapped and pass the turn to you.
Let me get a free card just to play the game right away.
We're not drawing many.
Yeah, I like it.
I will take 2. I will take 1.
It's not 2.
You just bumbled on live television, because that's what this is, live.
Sure.
It'll go back to me. I'm gonna pay 2 to have the Blood Trip come in untapped, and then I'll play Arachnos Kiri, and I'll say
I
go.
asked him twice.
We didn't draw land, so this is pretty bad. We're attacking 2.
I will take 2 and go to 15.
We'll pass turn.
You've got it.
You would have the same problem. You would have the same problem.
We really needed a land, but we didn't get it.
Blue just doesn't give him time. He doesn't care. He doesn't want. He doesn't care himself. You would actually be an easier matchup for me than he would be because I could get you the outlet and work with all of his shit. Yours, I would just have to have a easy.
I'm gonna play a Godless Shrine tapped,
Which that deck
and then I'll tap a red, and a white, or a Boros Shrine,
It was good.
and then I will say pass the turn.
And I can't run a different media.
That was a timely draw. So now we top out our man, just board checker, and then we attack him for 3.
I will take 3.
We still don't have lands, but it's fine right now. I'll pass turn.
I will draw.
I'm good.
He doesn't untap.
What I'll do for you, are you going to be up here? You're going to be up here Saturday, right?
What we're going to do in this
Can you
situation,
help me out with this?
I will stop up here Saturday. I'll give you some drift wounds. They help
I'm going to
you
tap
with
3
anything plasma.
to play Arachnos Kiri,
Kieran's good.
and then we're going to tap a red, and a red to anger at the gods.
I will counter it.
Yep.
Did you bring them on Saturday?
I really wanted to get that bird off the board so I can do different things on my next turn.
You just have to buy it back in your own.
Draw. We still did not get a land, but we're fine. And then we'll just attack him for 4.
I will take 4 and go to 8.
And then we'll pass turn.
He still does not untap.
It does not.
We'll play this tapped. We're going to black, and whatever for a hero's downfall.
We're going to negate.
He negates it. Then we're going to black, and whatever for a hero's downfall.
He is dead. He is dead, sir.
And then I will pass the turn.
I'm still questioning, wouldn't you just downfall the Tyrant Mage to get him out of the way? No? You wouldn't? Well, we can talk about this right now.
Yeah, pass turn.
We still did not draw a land, but I think we're fine. We're going to attack for 3,
I will take 3 and go to 5.
and we'll pass turn. This game is a weird turn of events.
I will play a whip.
Do we really need to? Yes, we will negate this whip.
I will say pass turn.
Okay, we have lethal, but we don't know that. He might have something, so we're gonna attack him.
I will pay a red and a black to turn this key rune into a creature until the end of the turn,
Yes, you have.
and I will block the Frostburn.
Okay, you take 2?
I will take 2 and go to 3, and I'll prolong my life for 1 more turn.
Can I read this?
Because he has first strike.
It's
So
a
you
black
can't.
and a red.
Yeah.
That probably won't work. I'll just pass him.
Yeah. Well, he's gonna die.
This doesn't die.
He's gonna die.
He will die.
He's gonna die.
This doesn't die.
He doesn't die. You're good.
Your turn.
At this point, I'm now drawing dead. And I'll pay 2 to go to 1.
This is the troll one.
Then I'll say pass turn.
Well, we have a lethal, so we finally got a land. They're trying to attack.
I'm going to pay a red and a black to turn him into a creature to the end of the turn,
Yes.
and I'll take the damage.
Okay. Well, this deck, I don't know. Maybe it's good. We were on 2 lands the entire game, pretty much, and we still pulled it off. Don't ask me how it happened, but it just did.
Because that's magic, and that's how it works.
Yeah, and because apparently this deck's good. I don't still like it, but
I also drew all lands, so
he did. He had some unfortunate draws.
but that's magic.
So we're gonna go to a game 4 and 5. Well, that was game 2.
Yes.
So 3, 4, and 5.
Yeah.
My correction.
It's gonna not play you
So now we're gonna sleep. We're gonna. Not sleep. We already sleep that, didn't we? We're just gonna play game 3, 4, and 5, and hope you guys enjoy.
They won't enjoy.
They're not. I don't enjoy playing this.
I like going first 3 times in a row. That makes me feel like a real player.
Dance. Please don't dance.
No, I had
We
to.
don't- you
I
guys
got
don't
a
need
quick
to see
story
this
for you.
yet.
While I shuffle, I've got a quick story for you. Someone was actually doing the snap and
Hop up.
neck thing at the high school that I once attended, and she broke her neck, so you're no longer allowed to do that dance.
No.
Is that real?
Yes, at Bethel.
At Bethel, man,
Yes.
my school. We're not gonna say what Bethel. We're just gonna say Bethel.
We're going to say Bethel High School because
Oh, God.
I said high school, but there's a lot of Bethel High schools. Plus, they also know that we're from Virginia already, so.
You know, well, if they come and kill
Light
me,
eyes.
then we don't happen.
You've only got 1 more year, right?
Yes.
Okay, well then you're
This is
probably.
my last year.
There you go. I don't think you're going to get famous in that time. You might. Whatever.
So this is game 3.
I'll be going first,
He will be going first again.
and I'll probably have to maul because when the camera
This
hits,
hand is keepable,
I think so.
kind of. It's okay. It's not the best, but this hand is keepable.
No, they
this might be the dirt worst hand I've ever had in my life, but I'm going to keep it. I'll play a temple tapped, scry.
Hey, you got your magic deck on?
And we'll keep it on top and pass the turn.
We'll play Island Sega.
He didn't have his turn 1 drop, so that sets me up a little bit. Oh, look at that! I drew the card. Oh, we'll play a Godless Shrine foil and pass.
We drew a land, so
The first burn word.
how weird and Sega. I mean, next turn is gonna be different. It's gonna be like choices. Really depends on what he does this turn.
I'll play a mountain,
You said the what?
and I'm going to Dreadbore his
So
Frostburn,
now we definitely know what we're gonna do.
and I will pass the turn.
So we're just playing another Frostburn word and pass turn.
I'll draw. We're going to play a Godless Shrine, tap, and then we're going to Hero's Downfall, the
So
Frostburn.
this game's looking pretty bad for us.
And then I'll
Already. We're gonna play Frostburn word.
You got him.
And it's debatable whether I should play this card or not. But I don't think we need to, so we're just gonna pass turn.
How many cards do you have in your
I have
hand?
4 cards in my hand.
We're going to play a Blood Crypt and pay 2. Which will set us up to play with a white, white, black, black 1 and Obsidian.
That is a problem.
I will gain 2 and he'll lose 2.
This game's not going well for us.
And then we'll enter the instep,
Yep.
and I'll blink Obsidian out.
No, it's just one time.
Okay,
One big tournament. First place gets 40 G's.
We can start with just.
16.
Play Nick Dose. This is the right play. We could have played this last turn, but we decided not to just in case he played a Reckoner.
No, 5th through 8th.
Since he didn't, we're just going to attack for 1 now.
I'll take 1 and go to 19.
And it's free to get in.
Then we'll
gotta have it
Nick
in.
Dose
It's so it's
before,
free to get in.
and we mess up that real bad, but it doesn't matter. We'll Master
If you're
Waves.
platinum, if you're a platinum level pro.
So what do you gotta do to get in?
And then we'll say go.
Beginning of the upkeep, I'll blink in opposite that. I'll gain 2 and go to 21. And he'll go to 16. And then I will draw. I'll play a Temple, tapped, and I'll scry. We'll move the garbage to the bottom.
What we really need now is a passive.
How many cards do you have in hand?
I have 2.
2. I should save this for Thassa, but because he said he doesn't have it in hand, in my mind he said he didn't, I'm going to have to chain his master to the rocks.
His master to the rock.
Mm-hmm.
I have 4 open mana, and he has 2 cards in hand. So I'm going to Rakdos return him for 2.
You got it. I'm at 14.
He got a Biden and a Mutavault out of his hand, which takes away his draw power, and his surprise I got a creature power. So then I'll swing for 5 with the opposite deck.
We will take 5, go to 9.
We will enter the instep, and I will blink him out.
This game's pretty much over, but we're going to try. We're going to attack and activate Nykthos, pump our Frostman Weird to a 4-1. So you would take 6.
6.
You get 15.
I'll go at 15.
And we'll pass turn.
I will enter the upkeep, and I'll blink in opposite that. I'll gain 2, and he will lose 2. I'll be at 17. He goes to 7. I will
Like
draw.
I said, this match is pretty much over.
Blood Baron.
We're going to concede to that because we can't really beat this. We should gain 4. Also,
good lord, I draw a whip on the next turn.
Also, when I say stuff like what I don't have, you can't like
I know.
use it.
I know.
We're trying to help these people.
Magic players.
It's supposed to be a good video.
Is it going to be a good video?
Probably not.
Probably not. It's going on our YouTube channel, so
Yeah.
we don't put up good
And
videos.
it's gonna go on Jerseys, Cards, and Comics is where we are, and it's gonna be on their Facebook page. So make sure to like them. They're like the best shop around here. So,
Hands down, no question. They have the most
Yeah.
knowledgeable employees. They have the best stock that you could for
they have the
standard.
best prices, and
Very fair prices.
also the player base is really, really good.
Also, how about these prize support? Talk about
The
that.
price support is amazing at the shop.
It's the best in Hampton Roads.
It's the best in like Virginia. It's like Star City.
Actually, the game called Fredericksburg.
Now I gotta go through and edit.
Huh?
Now I gotta go through and edit this.
Yeah, you have edited anyway.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if I'm missing your video.
It's
Yeah,
fun.
everybody is. We're gonna edit it all out.
I'm gonna have to sit there for an hour watching this.
Yeah, you do. I mean, if you have a laptop? No.
I mean, I do, but I don't.
So I'm saying if you brought it here, I can help you. We're just gonna go to game 4 and see if I can just. I'm willing to play for the one time, and our hand is really strong, so we're gonna keep it.
Typically they don't. It's just the dragon type.
Nothing more could ask,
They usually
except for
go ahead
lands.
and do the
Play this every game waiting.
multiple colors.
This hand is really weak. Even though he said that his hand is strong, it should not make me, it's not going to have any effect on what I do. But because of the fact that I have 5 lands, I'm going to throw it back and draw some more cards. And by more, I mean 1 less.
And you started 13.
We would have drawn into amazing things. That's why you don't look at the top cards after you mull. Magic players.
This hand would be better if we had a 1-drop, because then we'll be on the curve. But since we don't have a 1-drop, this hand's like mediocre. But it should be fine. I think it should be fine. Only thing it gets bad is if like we don't draw any lands ever, which should.
Which happens.
It did. It
that's
happened
the-
one
that's the
game,
only
but I
thing I
won
do
that
know.
game. Go tap.
Like, right.
Scruffy looking recruit.
Okay.
This hand looks slightly less playable, but we're going to keep it because I can't afford to go down to 5 when
I
he's
mean,
on the
and you're
board.
on the draw, so I'll play Island Sega.
I'll draw a card. That is more of what we don't need
Huh?
because I kept a hand with 5
Oh,
lands.
from these guys?
And I have 1 playable card in that, and it's only an early play. So we're just going to have to hope we get some really good draws, and this game goes our way. We'll play a Blood Crypt tap and pass.
That was not what we wanted to draw at all. Let's play Far From Where with Sega.
I'll draw. We're finally getting good draws. I'll play a Mountain, and I'm going to have to Dreadbore his
He is
Frostburn,
dead.
and I'll pass the turn.
That was an okay draw. We're just gonna play Far From Where with Sega.
Sounds good. I will draw.
Huh?
We'll play another Blood Crypt tapped, and we're going to misplay. We're gonna pay 2 to have this come in untapped, and then I will pass the turn.
So you like total 18, correct?
Yes, sir.
Off the turn, another card that we did not want, but
Where?
we're going to play Judge's Familiar and make him respond to it.
While he's on the stack, I'm going to Hero's Downfall his boot.
And I will pass turn. We don't draw lands.
I will draw. How many cards do you have in hand?
I have 5.
At this point, Arachnos Return does absolutely nothing to slow him down. So we're going to have this kid tapped,
Literally.
and we'll pass the turn.
And because Judge's Familiar is...
Yeah.
We didn't draw another land, so we're going to attack for 1.
I'll take 1 and go to 17.
Play Tidebinder Mage and pass turn.
That is the land that we needed, but it's also not the land that we needed.
If that makes
I
sense.
need the white. We're going to shuffle more garbage to the bottom and say pass.
We didn't draw a land yet again, but we're probably going to lose this game.
I'll take 3 and go to 14.
We'll play Tidebinder Mage and pass turn.
You've got it. I'll draw. This is a really strong card right now,
If I can find one.
so I'm going to play a swap and an Elspeth.
Both is pretty good.
We're going to Plusser and get 3 guys.
That's good.
I actually have all the tokens for this, and I feel underprepared.
You are prepared.
Oh my god.
Putting this up on YouTube, huh?
Yes, sir. No, you know what? We're not using soldiers today because I'm not a white player. We're going to use goblins. But they're soldiers.
We're going to use goblins.
And then I will say pass turn.
Stop cheating. I'm gonna call a judge, sir.
Yet again, we didn't draw a land. So, we're going to attack the Elspeth.
For 1.
1, yes. For 1.
She will go to 4.
We'll pass turn.
I'll draw. That's insane. We'll have the Blood Crypt come and tap. How many cards do you have in hand?
6.
6. Blood Crypt comes and tapped. I'm going to plus Elspeth to get 3 dudes.
This game's pretty much out of reach since we've been missing lands, but we're going to keep playing just because.
I'll tap 6 to play an Elspeth.
Now we will concede the game.
And I was going to plus her to make more dudes, if you didn't see where that was going.
And then we wouldn't draw more lands for a little while.
I still had Arachnos and an Obsidat in hand. So even if Elspeth died, somehow, we would have been okay.
Somehow in the 3rd. We're going to game 5. We're going to game 5.
Not in mono blue.
You never know, man. I kind of like a hollow.
Oh yeah, you could. Yeah, okay.
Hollow
You're gonna get 2 whites out of nowhere.
hollow fountains. Should possible. We're just gonna hope we draw lands this game.
This was actually a really good best of 5 because I thought it was done.
Yeah.
I thought it was done.
Well, it went from 2. I won the first 2, you won the second 2, and I kind of got choked on lands both the games. So it's gonna happen to you. So this is gonna be. Hopefully, this is gonna be the good game. Oh man, there's cards going everywhere.
Oh man, that was a good one.
Hopefully, we'll have a good game this time.
If I could have rolled my eyes any harder. Not really.
Yeah, dude.
It was really, well, I mean, I can't. That's
Yeah.
that's counterproductive. yes, the,
Just like that.
there's not really a problem, you just gotta blame. Oh, we're still shuffling. And more shuffling. And I'll give it to my...
It's possible I should have piled, but just for time's sake, I'm not going to.
Same thing here, we should have piled, but
For time's sake, we're not going to.
yeah. Which means somebody's gonna get the mana screw. Hard.
Hardcore.
The juice!
He hit it the first 2 times, I hit the second 2 times, so maybe it's his turn.
This is on you. You gonna put this on YouTube, right?
Yes, sir.
What's your tag?
What?
What channel is it on?
Are we putting it to the Jersey's website? Or the Jersey's Facebook?
We are.
We're gonna put it on the Jersey's Facebook.
And your.
They got a Facebook?
Yeah, they got Facebook.
Oh man, I did not know that.
This is a
His hand-
terrible hand.
His hand is really good. His hand's like insane. As long as we draw land like we always said we would, but
Same thing here. We can show it. We have 2 Doom Blades, a Hero's Downfall, a Dreadbore, Chain to the Rocks, and a Sacred Foundry.
Well, that's a key.
that is not a keepable hand.
I'm a gambling player, so I would generally, if we weren't videotaping this, I would keep. And we would lose the game. So it's a good thing that we're actually recording this today, because... Now, what I'm saying, the smart thing to do is to not keep the hand, but I'm not an intelligent player. I play mono red. That's the fastest I've ever riffled in my life. For the record. I wish you could see him
His
dance.
hand is just insane. I don't know what else to say about it.
That means, since I'm going down a card, I'm really screwed. Yes.
Let's go to game 6.
I do.
It's good again. Okay.
No, I could just not draw land like just like last
Let's
game.
still took you up there?
No, with that hand, there's
Let me
land
take you
when
up
it
there.
comes.
No, last time I didn't draw land.
The good news is, I have played this deck and mulled down to 4 and kept myself in the game.
We're gonna see how this goes.
More peach?
Sure. In a little bit. Not right
I'm
now.
gonna have to go back and pick them up anyway.
This is much more keepable, so we will
No, I'm
hold
asking
on
you
to it.
since you want to go up there.
I will judge a familiar's Dega.
I am not surprised by that.
Hey, you don't want to ruin your car though.
Blood Crypt tapped, pass the turn.
You get Michael too.
Okay. Well, let's technically
Yeah.
one.
I will take 1. Go
That's,
to 19.
Forgot about that, didn't you?
I'm gonna say I was gonna go up there with y'all and we gonna be.
They're Foster
Oh,
with
yeah.
Sega.
Sounds good.
How'd you get up here? How'd you get up here?
Yeah, Walt.
I have multiple ways to deal with the Frostburn weird. So the main concern right now to make sure he can't counter my stuff is to take care of the Judge's Familiar. So I'm going to have to pay 2 for the Sacred Foundry. And I will chain it to the rocks. Now I did want to save that for later when he gets out fast in Master Waves, but I had to do it right now.
Laugh for no reason.
We'll draw. We actually drew the land this time, so it's good. We will attack them.
I will take 1 and go to 16.
We will play a land, play a Fassa, and Sega.
Not that PS1 doing that as soon as I have my.
So it's like the real game goes away.
I'll play the Godless Shrine tapped, and I will give him the Mizzy.
Matt?
We will keep this on top, even though we can't cast it. But we'll play our Frostburn Weird and Sega. This card loves me.
I will draw. We're going to play a basic swamp, which is not what we want, but I will also give him the Mizzy Mortars
I will
again.
Mizium Skin.
Sounds good. I will then pass the
Get the
turn.
flavor, Mizium Water.
Yeah.
Juice!
Let's try. We'll keep it on top because we actually need this. But we can't really slam this any faster. So we'll play our Jace.
Yep.
-2.
Hey, man.
I wonder what we're going to give him.
You would do that. That is not what you would do.
That is exactly what I would do.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you would.
Yeah. Because you still have to hit the... yeah, exactly. In a situation like this, you're no longer thinking about late game because you're playing aggro. Why would you take the Aetherling?
I'll take the Aetherling because if you killed... This is actually interesting. So, if I take the Aetherling and the Meat Vault, I have a creature and a late game threat. I take the Thassa, then I back up for when he changes the rocks, but since he knows I took the Thassa, he won't change the rocks to my Thassa. that makes any sense. So I will take the 8th wing in the meter vault and put this at the bottom. And we will attack you for 6.
I will go 2-10.
And then we'll pass turn.
More or less, I need to top deck a miracle within the next 2 turns or this game is done. That is not what we needed.
That was funny.
The only way I can see myself staying in this game right now is by gaining life. So I'll have to play a Blood Baron.
Blood Baron's good.
And I will pass the turn to you.
I will scry this. This is like the perfect card we needed, so I'll draw this card. Play meter vault. It's probably correct to do this. Possibly with 10. Actually, this thing with this. If I make them unblockable, it's the same damage, I think. So it's better to do this. Or, no, we don't want to do this. We will just, no, we can't even do that. Crap. That. No, yeah, we can. We can make Jace. I'll take these.
Yep.
The reason we neg Jace is because we have a card in our hand we can use to get our devotion back.
Yep.
So we'll possibly that attack, and we'll pump. So you take 8.
I will go to 2.
I'll pass the turn.
So I drew another Reckoner. I have 2 in hand, which doesn't help us because his creatures are going to be unblocked. So we're going to play Arachnos Kirun, and then play a Reckoner, and realize that the game is over. And we'll pass the turn. However, I make my opponent still kill me even though I know it's over.
Unblockables, bash.
And you got me.
Good games?
Good games.
So that was Mono Blue Devotion versus Dega Control. The matchup is like, it really depends on what happens. Whoever gets messed up the most will just lose. And so I won 3-2 with Mono Blue Devotion. I guess this deck's good. I don't like it still, but what do you think about the matchup?
I feel Dega Control actually has a leg up on a lot of decks.
It does.
But this particular matchup isn't always the best, especially if I have to play on the draw.
On the draw, it's bad. But
There's a lot of decks that are bad on the draw.
Yeah, that's true. Any comments about anything else?
No, I mean there may have been like 2 times I made misplays,
I made a really good
but this deck for me is still in its infancy because I've never played Dega Control before.
And I've only played Mono Blue a couple times, but I know enough about it.
To know how.
There was a turn, and I don't remember which game it was, where I played a Master Waves when I should have played the. I was thinking of playing. I was going to play the Bite and then attack, but then I attacked first. I was like, oh wait, I shouldn't have did that. I wanted to play Bite and to draw a card. But I ended up playing Master Waves. I think I won that game. I don't remember. I think I won that game.
We'll go back and watch. So,
Yeah. Well, I think I won that game. I don't know. It might have been game 2. I think it's what game it was. But I think that's about it.
Yeah, that's really about it.
White Plot.
Victor Johnson. Or Victor Victorson. Vic Sloth, whatever you want to call him.
Whatever you want to call him, go ahead and call him that. I'm pretty sure that's it.
Thank you for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in.
We'll have more games for you, and that is all for today.
It is.
Deuces.